Yo, is great. So as they say, one year's all is under the sun. Yo, is great. So as they say, one year's all is under the sun.
So we've made it to Cape Town, just in the airport. We got a free upgrade for our 30th birthday. The lies when you think the lies we told. Oh, oh wow. Oh, I'm done. I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is amazing. What? Oh. Look.
In the safe, when we look up your valuables, choose the safe you select 4 digits of your choice, that will be your code.
Okay.
If you want to spoil yourself, this is your kitchen.
Yeah.
Then everything is inside except food.
Yes.
Teas and coffees are complimentary, no charge on that.
Oh.
You're welcome, see you later.
Bye. Oh my gosh, look, whoa, dropped. Look at the view of Table Mountain. This is just delightful. We didn't lie, technically, we didn't actually lie, because we did book this around our 30th. The trip just got delayed, basically, so. Evening. Trying to decide where we're going tonight. I think we're going to go down to the bar in the hotel, and then we're going to make our way into Cape Town. I think we're probably going to try a bar called Jozi afterwards. Yeah, we're not too sure, so it's just going to see. This is the outfit I'm wearing. Nothing special, nothing. Just a little something, something. Didn't bring out my camera, but we are at Poof, what's it called? Poof House on Poof Street. And this is our dins. So I've got some salmon and some risotto. Can't remember what these are, but they are risotto based salmon. And Apes has some ostrich. So yeah, can't wait to dig into that. Like 8 minutes to get there or whatever, so really we should be aiming to get out now. Yeah. So we are on our way today to go to Robben Island to see where Nelson Mandela was held. I have a feeling it's in that direction. As that's Table Mountain direction. So the plan today is to go to Robben Island. We're gonna try and get everything in, because we're only here for a couple of days. Go to Robben Island, and then we're gonna go to see the penguins. Is it Penguin Bay?
Cape Point, I think.
Cape Point, okay, I made that up clearly. Clearly made it up. Then we're gonna go Table Mountain, because we were told that we should go there like after 5, so we can see the sunset. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna go to this restaurant called Gold.
Yeah, it should be a good day, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to Robben Island. There's still so much like racial tension here, I feel. It's like no matter where we go or who we've met, race is always mentioned. I don't know how far they've come since 1994. Yeah, there's definitely still some sort of tensions there. All the time, twisted, oh, you got me twisted. It's driving me. Better view of Table Mountain. Yeah, it's a nice walk to Table. It's freezing now that we've changed directions.
Would go inside the cave to sit down for lunch, but then again the prison guards forced the prisoners to use the same cave as a toilet by placing 2 buckets inside of the cave for the prisoners to use. But after having sat down as political leaders, they agreed and said, comrades, let us not use the cave as our toilet. So what they would do, before coming to work at the quarry in the morning only, and after working at the quarry in the evening only, they went to use the toilets in the prison. They would go inside of that cave and then place sand in those buckets instead. This is how they found time to just sit down to discuss some issues. They would share and plan the future of South Africa. But most importantly, they began to share their knowledge and teach each other. And the slogan for this was known by the prisoners as each one, teach one. And that cave today is still remembered as the University of Life, the University of Robben Island.
I don't know what is going on here. There's flipping flies everywhere. I'm having a panic attack. Just went outside just to get like some snacks. Got friggin' attacked. It's hideous. We are fly free, thank goodness. We're just with our tour crew. About to go into the maximum security prison where Nelson Mandela was held.
I was sentenced to 35 years by God in the whole city. The room had been 18. Then from there it was a long road trip overnight to get to 31 waterfront from Johannesburg, stopping in Bloemfontein prison and Cold prison for a few hours, and then eventually a ferry called Susan Kruger would then ferry us to the island. Took about 50 minutes to get to this island. We were shackled, chained and handcuffed throughout this journey on the road and on the sea, and kept in the hold on the ferry. We had to walk from the harbor straight up to the prison, still shackled, still chained, still handcuffed, and one leg shackled to the other guy. And arriving in the prison there, the formalities were then carried out. Some fingerprint, prison card, uniform, prison number, Bible, which was compulsory of course. And then from there we were brought to the building here. This was the sick bay, it's called Block A, Section A. We are now being assessed and profiled. They decide which part of the prison one will be permanently based. And for me, that building is right there. It's called Block F.
That was an ex-prisoner. So, he's a fit our tour guide.
Not today.
Look at these birds.
Ladies and gentlemen, the set can take a minimum of 20 months more. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's what you get from sharing your experiences from everybody to everyone.
For me, personally,
Yeah.
it's important for me to get closure, to take all this out, so that I can be peace at myself, you know, and that way it does not affect my family.
Yeah.
Most important.
Oh, and how long do you reckon you'll stay in this role?
Doing this,
Yeah.
2 more years.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then, okay.
That will complete 25 years.
Oh. From when you've
You remember I was sentenced to 25 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was here for 7 years.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 16.
Oh.
It's 23 years.
Wow.
Yeah. There you are.
Amazing. Wow.
Thank you.
Ain't no sunshine when she's
We just came to Camps Bay Beach. The Uber driver was telling us some mad stories about like Johannesburg. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I'm going to insert some of the footage that I took because I didn't take my camera.
It's very bad. Very, very bad. Like I said, most of the stuff is kept out to the media. So
Yeah.
you'll never hear about it.
And this is in Johannesburg.
Johannesburg, all around South Africa.
So what do the police do about it?
They can't do anything about it.
And are they catching the people who are like killing and raping?
Yeah, so a couple of times they caught people that were doing the farm attacks, and it turns out they are ex-policemen or they are
Oh
policemen.
my god, really?
I'm not saying all of them are, but it turned out that was one group were 4 policemen that was hired to go and kill.
In 600 meters, make a slight.
Ended up driving us home. This one is too drunk to drive us home. don't know where she's going.
One of my demons at the holy dance, but there could never be real peace with no revenge. I'm out to murder everyone, even niggas who know me well.
Good morning. It's Friday. It's Friday and we're Friday. Fuck it up. 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 We went to Sook. So then, yeah, got there. And it was a nice little vibe. Quite a few locals and them thing. Yeah, it was nice. Music was good. So yeah, got ourselves a drink. And before long, the manager and the barman were there from the hotel. We were just like, and before we left, the barman, before we left the hotel here, the barman was like, call the Uber. Call the Uber. That was it. Call the Uber. Okay. A little bit expectant and a little bit rude. I mean, the Uber's like £1. Anyway, so that was like red flag number one. But yeah, they just weren't very. They're just chivalrous. Yeah, not very chivalrous and not very. Just vibe killers, really. And yeah, the manager was behaving a little bit. I wouldn't say sleazy, but just a bit much. So just had to sort of tell him to calm it down. I think when he realised that it wasn't going to happen, he left. This other guy was talking to me, and then he just kind of barged his way in and was like, "Oh, this is my baby." Yeah. And then I was like, "No one's baby." And then he's like pulling me, like, "Calm, like, yeah, let's prove it, like trying to like get me to stand up, basically, to hug him. I was like, oh, I don't need to prove anything. Like, he said something along the lines of, "You're gonna make me look stupid in front of this guy." Is that what he said? Along the lines, yeah. I said, "But that's on you. You set that up, not me. I never told you to lie." We're gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to finish the story. So this is Chris, our driver. He's taking us to, I can't remember. Penguins, Boulders Bay, where penguins are, and then yeah. Good, thank you.
This is our music.
Okay.
It's got 11 songs inside, like including Shosholoza, Amazing Grace, In the Child.
I can't get roped into this again because I did this yesterday. No, this is great. Don't know if you're going to find it, Apes. Apes was on this quest to find one of those utensil holders when you're cooking. I just haven't been able to find it. That's why.
Did you get something made?
And it's going to make me a dress in the summer. It's going to make me
I have also
Charles's wife.
Can I show you this kid?
Is it nice?
Yeah. It's good.
Oh, he's doing like questions.
How did text?
Very nice.
Test. Yeah, the test.
This one's quite light.
It's Sauvignon Blanc, not grown here.
There's no flavor, just like.
Very light.
Ah.
Yeah. It's nice. Nice for summer.
Okay.
Spring.
Yeah.
It's like a spring wine.
April's more professional than I am. I haven't got a clue. I'm just like, does it taste nice? Yes, no. But no, it's good. This is our little photographer / driver for the day, Chris. Say hi, Chris.
Hello,
You're gonna be in the vlog.
You can age very well, even though it is a white wine. It ages for around that 5 to 10 year range. It's just gonna continue to improve as the years go on. It's also the sort of wine that you can serve it at chill temperature, like we have it here today.
Welcome back, Wiggy. Welcome back. It's been a minute.
You know you rich and everybody say you cousins. And all your bitches wanna hold your hand in public. But that shit.
It's a bit of South African hip hop that we were shown about by the Tinder date. Right, so let me finish us the story. So we were at Sook. I can't remember where I left off, but I was saying about the bar guy, the guy from the bar in the hotel where we were staying here. So the Tinder guy came, basically. He was nice guy, very presentable, seemed decent, bought our drinks. Yeah, he was like quite personable, very like, yeah, he was cool guy. He was just telling us about like Johannesburg once again, and how he'd been robbed, and how it's dangerous, where we're staying is dangerous, which was just not good. Yeah, just loads of stuff. He did what he does for a living. But you know, you can always tell, like, oh no, he did know I'm lying. He did ask about me. I was gonna say, you know, you can tell if a guy's interested or not by whether or not he asks much about you. But he did ask quite a few questions. That ended at like 2. And then we ended up going, no, 1, actually, yeah. Then we ended up going to a place called Cabana. And that was interesting. We were kind of like, why haven't we heard about this place before? Because it was popping. It was like, there was quite a few people there. Music was good crowd, decent crowd, like low-key sort of place. Yes, at one point, he went off to the toilet. I went to the toilet, and then came back and he was nowhere in sight, and I thought, oh, he must have gone to get the cigarettes that he said he was going to get. But yeah, he was gone, and I was like, okay, that's polite. If he wanted to skip out, all you had to do was stay. Yeah, I know, but in my head I was thinking, oh, he's gone, because he was gone for an extended amount of time. Because I'd been toilet, come back, sat down, and like we were just sort of, yeah. So it'd been a good 10-15 minutes, maybe even 20 to be fair. And then April said that then April went to the toilet, and then she came back and she said, oh, he's gone to the toilet. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Yeah, he came back, he was cool, like good vibes. And then he had this female friend who was there, who he was chatting to. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then, but in the space of between him going toilet, I was talking to the Nigerian one, called Prince, who was like, oh, talking a whole load of nonsense. I can't remember. I think he was just trying to sort of like convince me and April to allow him to drop us home. That was it, yeah. And I was just sort of like, no. Oh, I've got money, my car is 70 grand. My car, yeah, that's what he was saying. He was like, my car's worth £70,000. I was just thinking, I don't care how much your car's worth. Do you know how many horror stories we've heard about new people? Not joking. But yeah, but aside from that, it's just not what we do. In the end, I said to him, if you allow me to drive your car, then you can be obviously, yeah, that's fine. But you're not driving us because 1, you're hella drunk, and 2, I don't know where you're driving us to. It was literally like a 5-minute journey. So, so the Tinder guy sort of saw that we were kind of like getting ready to go. He's like, oh, are you going? I was like, yeah, kind of getting ready to go now. So I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna leave now. He's like, oh, okay, cool, nice to meet you. I was like, yeah, nice to meet you. And then, yeah, so Prince let us drive back. But I don't drive automatic, so I was like, how do I put this thing into gear? I obviously know how to drive an automatic, but I just need to know the logistics. So that took about 10 minutes to get going. And yeah, I was just like, what's going on?
beautiful our hotel is. I'm sorry. Onyx.
This was your
It's
choice.
gorge.
Are you filming?
Guys, just look how cute. Wow. Look at dress. Back on the phone because the battery died. We've come to Gold.
1, 2, 3, go!
There's some couples going up downstairs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's been so cute. They paint your face in here. It's my dogs. Look at apes.
Good morning, good morning. It's very distressing. This is our last night. No, it's not our last night. It's our final moments in Cape Town. It's just really distressing. Last night we were meant to go out to Coco. We were just exhausted. Just super exhausted. So that didn't happen. Yeah, we went to bed at like, we had a nap and then we just couldn't get back up. Although we tried and we put clothes on and everything, it just didn't happen. So yeah, it was basically Friday evening, but yeah, tonight, so we're off to Joburg this afternoon. So yeah, that's the plan today. But before that, we're going to Table Mountain. ISSA. Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna go up in one of the cable cars, so please join us.
We are about to go up ISSA.
So we decided to get some lunch and look at the view. Sketch and this kind of thing, but definitely worth it to say we've got to the top of the mountain. Final leg of our trip now. We're in Joburg and it's been a bit of a madness still, but we'll be positive. Start my room, shower and ting. Everything's a bit of a mess, but this is our room for 24 hours. They were an hour late picking us up, an hour and a half late picking us up, so we're like rushing now to quickly get ready and go out for something to eat. Plan for tomorrow is to go to Soweto, visit Nelson Mandela's house, and go to the Apartheid Museum. So yeah.
Finally made it to Nando's. South Africa is the home of Nando's. I just paid £7.50 for a burger, chips, spinach, churros and water. £7. How much did yours come up to it? 45 rand. That's like 85. Oh, 85. That's like £4. Less than £4. Less than £4 for a Nando's meal. For example, a quarter chicken is, and a side is 61 rand, and there's 18 rand to pound. So basically £3 for a quarter chicken on one side. On our way to Tambo. It's the end of epic journey to South Africa. Okay. Don't know when we'll see each other next.
We'll see you again soon.
Hope you've enjoyed. South Africa. Shop.